Well, you may have read about the MenoReverse and Forbes magazine. You may have seen it on the Today Show with Bobby Thomas. You may have read about this in WWD or CEW. Everybody is talking about the new MenoReverse, and you're only getting here this amazing super size at HSN. And ladies, this is the only skincare line that addresses the biological changes of menopausal, premenopausal, and postmenopausal skin. It's the first of its kind with a 2-in-1. And that's why you're able to get results like this, not in 30 days, but instantly. And of course, good housekeeping seal. So this has been tested. You know it's going to do the job. You've read about it, like I said, in the major magazines, in Forbes magazine, in WWD magazine, the Today Show. I mean, this is something really special. And for a lot of us right now who are suffering, whether we're just starting menopause, we're in menopause, or we're done through menopause, the biological changes that our skin goes through. I mean, we know what happens mentally, right? How we're not getting enough sleep, we might be gaining weight. There's so many other things that are going on hormonally. It's like, what is happening to my skin? This is when our skin ages its fastest, as we are entering in menopause and through menopause. Korres is recognizing that. And I love that because our skin is aging faster than ever. We're losing volume. This is going to plump it up. This is going to help brighten, because notice when we're 35, yeah, our skin's changing. We see a little bit, maybe baby lines and wrinkles. All of a sudden, 45, we're starting in menopause. Whoa, there's some drastic change. I'm really starting to see not only loss of hydration, lack of firmness and volume. And then when we hit into our 50s, that's when 30% of our aging happens in those 5 years. It's like overnight you wake up and you're like, what happened to my skin? What I love about this, you only use this once a day, morning and night. It's addressing that volume. And it's not doing it just through hyaluronic acid, which is great. It's a great moisturizer, but it's working deeper. This is going in and helping with cellular turnover. So this is going in and helping with the new cells that are coming up, our collagen. And below that, it's our lipids. Those lipids are so important because it's not only helping with that collagen, but it's building this pillow up. And think about it like a down pillow. When you first lay on, it's puffy. As the night progresses, it goes flat. That's what happened to our skin, and those lipids are going flat as we age. We need to plump them back up, and that's exactly what this is doing to our stressed skin as it's going through menopause. And it's doing it the way Mother Nature intended it. We're gonna be talking about the white pine and unique extracts, and in fact, unique molecules that only Korres has. Now today, we're gonna show you. Again, decades of research. Lena Korres, just so everybody knows, I'm so thrilled to talk about her. I had the chance to chat with her on the phone. I've had the chance to meet with her many times in person. One thing that I love about Lena being a biochemist is she understands ingredients within the skin. And she was going through menopause herself. And she kept thinking, wait a minute. You know, I'm using great skincare. I created my skincare. Why is it not working? She's looking now at a different way of studying women's skin as we're going through the change of life, and realize as our skin is going through the change of life, our skin needs something different. Hence, MenoReverse was created. She created it for herself, and now everybody's talking about it. So she's the first to really address menopausal skin, pre and post-menopausal skin. So what she's doing for us today, this is the normal size that we see the MenoReverse for here at HSN. You love it. This is the 1.35 ounce. This by itself sells for $58. So what we're doing today, and this is our only Skincare Today special of the entire year from Korres, is she's going to give us 3 times that amount for $20 less. 3 times the amount for $20 less. That's why over 5,200 of these have been ordered. We sold double what we were supposed to sell. So I don't want you to miss out on this. There it is, there's that 1.35 ounce, that's $58. So again, we've got it for you 3 times the size for $39.50. It's over $145 value. Today, and only today, you get it at $39.50. That's well over $100 off. There is nothing else out there like it. It's not just for face, it's neck and décolleté. It's a 2-in-1. It's a serum and a moisturizer. Please mix it back with the concentrate. I can't recommend that enough because that's intense, deep wrinkle protocol here on this one. And it's also going to address the dark spots. So add this to your moisturizer, your 2-in-1, which is a serum and a moisturizer in one with our today's special. Add it to that. It's so potent, you only need to use it once a day. That's the beauty of what we're offering you here today. So take a listen to what women are saying about this, who have gone through menopause, and maybe you're right there with them. And you're like, okay, aside from the hormones and not sleeping and the hot flashes and the day flashes and all that, Now look at my skin, it's aging faster than ever. There's a way you can get control back. Take a listen.
After menopause, I noticed that my skin was dry, wrinkly.
I was so surprised how quickly my skin started changing. It wasn't supple like it used to be, just dry spots.
A dullness has entered.
But I always want to look the best that I can possibly look.
You know, I can never be young again, but I want to be the best me.
After MenoReverse, I saw changes right away. The suppleness came back, the glow came back.
My face felt moisturized.
I would just keep touching my skin.
For me, MenoReverse has been kind of a rejuvenation of my life. I just felt gorgeous again.
So a lot of us, we feel what those women are going through because we're right there with them, right? And maybe you're using great skincare. And we had a caller, Miss Ashley, last hour. She's using great skincare, right? And then all of a sudden it's like, well, what's happening? Why is my skin not looking good anymore? Why is it I'm aging faster than ever? Is it my diet? Am I not sleeping properly? You know, I'm going through the change of life. What's going on? Our skin needs something different. That's why MenoReverse is here today. And don't forget, it's 3 times the size. Our very special guest, Liz Follis, you're gonna be seeing throughout the entire day, is bringing to us this incredible value. She's the Vice President of Education. You know, as we are in our mid-40s, you know, Liz, this is when we need all the help we can get because we're not sleeping, diets change, hormones change. I love that Korres is the first to address all the reasons, the biological reasons why our skin is changing and how our skin needs something more.
Exactly, and it's hard to believe that it's 2020 and no one's talking about that word, the word menopause. It's like that taboo word that nobody wants to address, yet it's happening to all of us. In fact, as you were saying earlier, Amy, you know, as we age, in our 20s and 30s, we lose about 1 to 2% collagen a year. Then all of a sudden, you go through menopause, and believe it or not, in a 5-year window, you will age faster than you will your entire life. And guess what? Nobody tells you about it. And it's interesting, you know, we did these focus groups. I got to go to Texas and St. Louis and New York and Florida and sit with thousands of women. And believe it or not, 6,000 women a day go through menopause. Over 50 million women like us, like you, Amy, like all of us are going through this. Yet nobody's talking about what happens to your skin until now. You know, Lena Korres being this amazing biochemist and her team of all female scientists, they figured it out for us. So they finally, 5 years, and wow, what it has done for all of us. And this serum and moisturizer, by the way, it's only once a day. And what they have done has just, it's like, it gives you chills. It gives you chills. You know, I was at a press event, I was telling you, and to have a whole wall of dermatologists walk in, and I said, oh, you know, what are you doing here? And they said, we want to learn, like, why is it that Korres has discovered this ingredient? You know, we have patients that come to our office and we just chalk it up to aging, and we have nothing that we can recommend to our patients. That's why we're here. We're to learn about this MenoReverse technology. Like, it's been, the last 5 years has been such a, you know, Lena has written a book about menopause, what we've learned about it, and to have something that women and all of us can use that finally isn't talking to us, isn't talking to that person, isn't talking to the counter, isn't talking to the 20-year-old, but is talking to us and what happens to our skin, where we lose the 30% collagen, we lose 30% of our lipids, we lose 36% of our cell turnover. Wow. To have an ingredient like this, that it's like, yay, we finally have something that you use so potent, that is such a breakthrough that you only use it once a day on clean skin in the morning, and wow. I mean, Patsy is probably my biggest wow, because you look at her skin and it's, you just want to just stare at her.
Well, you know what? I told everybody last hour, Patsy and I were chatting before the show, and weeks ago I told her, I said, gosh, Patsy, I don't know what you're doing, but you've never looked better. And she's like, thank you. My sister said the same exact thing. Well, little did I know she was using the MenoReverse. And don't forget, it's not just for your face. Take it down your neck and your décolleté as well. Because I said, Patsy, you know, your neck, your décolleté looks amazing. Actually, I said, your neck looks amazing. She goes, look at my décolleté, looks even better. So the point is you see a result instantly, which we want, but this is not that quick fix. Even though you do get that instant result of that instant wrinkle filling and plumping and volume, it doesn't wash off. I said to Liz today, I said, you know, I washed my face, but I could still feel the softness and the volume in my skin. It was the craziest thing. I thought, you know, for sure after I washed my face, it would all come off. but it's almost like it's in the skin. It's like your skin recognizes this. So if you are someone right now, this is not, I just want to point out, if you're in your 20s and 30s, there's great skincare out there. This is not designed for you. This is designed for women in their 40s, mid 40s, 50s, 60s, and beyond. This is designed for women going through the change of life, right? Menopause, you're right, the big M word. You know, there's so much that happens to us as women that, you know, it's a lack of sleep. It's the night sweats, it's the day sweats, it's the mood swings, it's the, you know, I'm not taking any more of this, right? That's the kind of, we kind of take control of our lives that way. But unfortunately, I think at that point in our life, we're feeling more confident than we ever have. We're feeling more empowered than we ever have. Yet we look in the mirror and we're so discouraged at what we see. It's like, my gosh, the lines are getting worse. My skin is dehydrated. It's like it's sinking back into my face. What do I do? I've been using good skincare. What's happened? You know, it's not you. It's just that the skincare isn't designed for menopausal skin because our body, our biological changes are going on. You need something different. And that's what I love about this 2-in-1 formula. It's a serum, it's a cream with an instant change in your skin, instantly. So again, your skin ages faster through menopause. This is brightening, this is plumping up. Again, it's not just about the collagen and cellular turnover, it's about those lipids, those little pillows, ladies, that we need to plump back up and keep them nice and plump. And have them stay that way. Hyaluronic acid is a great, we hear about that, hyaluronic acid and great moisturizers, which are good. We need moisturizers. This is not a moisturizer. This is completely different. So again, you only use this once a day. You press this into the skin, and think about this, ladies. If you are seeing a dermatologist, and you are someone right now, and you are going through menopause, and you're like, okay, I want a prescription. I'm gonna get the #1 wrinkle fighter that dermatologists recommend. Guess what? You can't use the retinol with thin skin because your skin's going to get angry and your skin's not gonna work well with that product because your skin is so thin. The nice thing about this is throughout these focus groups, and maybe on the Today Show you've seen or in W Magazine, you know, you've read about this, dermatologists and doctors are going to Liz and they're going to Korres because they have nothing else to offer their patients as they are going through menopause. You know, they've already used every cream and serum that's out there to hydrate. That skin needs more. And that's why it's important that you secure this on AutoShip, because once you start using this and seeing the incredible benefits, you'll never want to be without it. And again, this is instant, one application a couple minutes later. So again, get it home today. I'm gonna show you everybody the size. And I love that we're able to talk about the technology in this, unlike any other skincare we have before. And this is the way we normally see this. In fact, this is the size that Bobby Thomas was talking about on the Today Show, right here, 1.35 ounce. In fact, we sell it here at hsn.com. We've sold it many times, Liz, at $58. So what Liz is doing for us here at HSN, and this is her only skincare today special, face skincare today special for the entire year. This is 3.38 ounces. So think about it, it's 3 times more than this for about $20 less. $20 less, 3 times more. It's a $145 value. And again, you only use this once a day, face, neck, and décolleté. Try it for $13 and change. If you don't love it, of course you can send it back, no questions asked, but you'll see the difference the first time you use it. It's not greasy, it's not heavy. I do wanna recommend adding into that, if you can, the Deep Wrinkle Plumping Age Spot Concentrate. So what I did earlier today, and I told this to Liz, is what I like to do, and it's pre-measured pump, so you just untwist it. That pre-measured amount is on